While your favorite PokeTubers spent their weekend recording their Let's Plays of Sword and Shield or shiny hunting or recording their guides, I spent my weekend traveling around Galar counting down the top 10 trees in the entire region. I think trees are very important and something that more people should talk about, especially in Pokemon games, so make sure you leave a like if you want to support the trees. I have my friend Luke here to help me out counting down the trees, and he'll start off with the very first one.
Hi guys, my name is Luke, aka Lukey Luke, aka Pokeballer Luke, aka the inventor of PokeQuiz, aka the Beast Pokeballer, aka the guy your mom is and today I'm going to be helping out C to count down these top 10 trees. So at this spot, unfortunately, we have the berry tree. You know, the thing with the berry tree is that it's cool in a lot of ways. Shaking it and then getting a lot of berries is pretty cool. But when that stupid fat squirrel jumps on me, nah, bro, that ruins the entire tree for me. Plus, the contrast is really off. It just looks weird. Yeah, it's still trash.
Next up, we have this giant tree in front of Professor Magnolia's house. Now, I'm sure you guys are all aware of this by now, but every single professor from the main series game are named after some sort of tree. I think it's very fitting that Professor Magnolia has a tree right outside of her house, and if I do a quick Google search as to what a Magnolia tree is, you'll see that there's actually kind of a resemblance between the Magnolia tree and the tree in front of Professor Magnolia's house. Not exactly sure if that was intended, but good job, Game Freak.
Next up on the list, guys, we got these pretty bright trees that are located in front of the ice/rock gym that you could find in Chichester City. Now, really, you know, these trees are not too bad, but the only issue is like one second, guys. Yeah, Mom? Yeah, I applied the ointment to my...
Yeah.
No, it feels better. Yeah, okay. All right, love you. Bye. Anyways, yeah, the trees, it's pretty okay, I guess. Now, the issue with this Route 5 tree, guys, is that, you know, they say size doesn't matter, but it kind of does, to be honest. This tree is just too small. Does it even deserve to be on this list? I mean, this tree looks more like a shrub to me, and, you know, that's just disappointing. Come on, Game Freak.
Next up, we have the trees that are right in front of Wyndon. Seeing as we are now entering the holiday season, I think it's very fitting that we have some very nice snow trees towards the end of the game. If you're in the Galar region and feel like celebrating the holidays and want a tree for your house, come on down to Wyndon and chop one of these down and put them up in your own house to decorate.
On the contrary to the Route 5 trees, the issue with the Slumbering Weld tree is that it's actually too long. I mean, could you imagine just like... Ouch! You know, that would hurt it, bro.
Now, heading out of the forest into Bologna, we are near the fairy-type gym. We have these giant trees surrounded by all these mushrooms and various Pokemon such as Chinchou floating around. This tree is so big you can't even get the full scale in frame. And I'm not exactly sure what this tree has any relation to do with fairy types, being this is the fairy-type gym town, but it's still a cool tree nonetheless.
And next up on the list, guys, we have this tree. It's a pretty weird one. It's Sudowoodo. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What's wrong with Sudowoodo? It's just a tree. But, you know, I've never really heard of this Pokemon before. I saw it for the first time in Pokemon Shield. In fact, my first Pokemon games were actually Ultra Sun and Moon. So I was not very familiar with this guy. And I looked at him and I'm like, yeah, dude, that's an awesome tree. But after closer examination, he's not even a grass type. He's just a pure rock type. And that's a terrible tree right there. See, the thing is, it's like, it's not really a tree. It's some sort of pseudo wood. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why he looks like a tree.
Coming up next, we have this tree in front of Hop's house. I actually haven't seen too many of these trees around the Galar region. I'm not 100% sure, but this tree might actually be limited to just being in Hop's house, making it one of the coolest and most unique trees in all of the Galar region. This is also technically Leon's tree, who is the champion, thus making it the only championship tree in the entire region. And last but not least, I'm sure you guys all saw this coming, we have the infamous wild area tree. Now, it was actually pretty hard to find the exact tree that was shown in the trailers, the infamous Ocarina of Time tree, if you will. However, seeing as pretty much every single tree in the wild area is just about the same, I think this one's close enough. Honestly, it doesn't really look as bad as I think people make it out to be. I do think the colors look a little bit weird as they're kind of just blotched around, but I think we can all agree this is easily the best tree in the entire Galar region.
And I just want to say thank you to Father C, aka PaPaSea, aka Billy, aka my dad. Thank you for having me on this video, man. I love you. No, like, I love you. Like, give me a kiss.
So let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite tree in the Galar region is, and of course check out my buddy Luke's channel in the description below. Hopefully in the upcoming Pokemon games we have some better trees to take a look at, as in my opinion, trees are one of the most important parts to any Pokemon game.